Here we go. Hey, there he is.
It works.
It
Great.
does.
Cool. If everyone's unmuted and cameras on and all ready to go. Let's start with introducing yourselves. Let's do that part.
There should be
Oh, we're waiting on one more. Oh, how exciting.
I will just jump out and I'll let you guys take over. Thank you guys so much and have an amazing time. I'll see you guys in 90 minutes.
Cool. Yeah, we can get started with the intros on the four of us while we're waiting for number 5. So, what's everyone's names? What's everyone's characters? And I don't know, a fun fact about yourself. Someone just start. I don't know anyone's name, so I can't cue anyone.
I'm Alex. I'm going to be playing Jose, the fighter. And a fun fact about me is that I really need coffee to be able to keep up with you young whippersnappers.
Hi, my name's Kaemon. I'll be playing the wizard Salmon. And a fun fact about me is I have a pre-built wizard of every class, of every individual type. I was very ready for the off chance.
Sick. My name is Liv. I will be playing Maxwell Bean, the half-orc barbarian, who is coffee themed, coincidentally. Fun fact about me, I like wearing pajamas to all work-based events.
G'day, my name's Thomas, and I'm playing the rogue Chester O'Cheat. And I don't know if it's a fun fact, but it's the first one that came to my mind, which was I accidentally crushed a giant weta once on Matu Somes Island, which was not, I didn't mean to do it on purpose. It was dark in my defense.
You didn't even have to share that crime. You just
I've been holding it
been on your chest for a while.
No one had to know.
It has.
Cool. And Al Sixth has just joined us as well, or fifth player, I suppose. So if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and who you're going to be playing, and also unmute your mic. Good talk.
That's his character. He's a mute.
Our lucky last. Are you there, champ?
Yep, I'm here. Sorry about that. Going
good.
through some technical difficulties right now, but managed to jump in. I am one of the backup players jumping in to take over for the cleric.
All right.
Give me about 30 seconds to get this loaded.
Yeah, no problem. Once you're all primed in and ready to go with Roll20, I'm going to get stuck straight into it. And for the second half of the second group, I don't know if you guys tune into the Kermit voice. I'm going to do something slightly different for the second half. For $10, you can request an accent, and every $10, I will chip in $5 of my own as well. So every $10 accent request, I will try and do the accent to the best of my ability for the next chunk of time. And I will also match $5 with my own money.
Ooh.
Wow, that's actually really impressive.
Nice.
Also, I have to ask, is this our first backup player coming in?
I think it might be. I wasn't able to tune into the very first chunk, but I believe it is. So yeah.
Thank you very much.
Big ups for being on standby. This is exactly why we have the backup players. It's really cool. It means that we can keep this thing going with no further delays. So with that, I think we have everybody in, which is great. Let's get stuck right into it. So where we kind of ended off with the last lot, they just activated these runes. They flared up. They glowed. The group of you stood around them, vanish, and reappear wherever it is these runes drop you off.
Ooh.
The simulacrum of what was at one point Samuel Strange is nowhere to be seen. Didn't seem to make it through with you. If you guys want to drop yourselves onto this map, when you arrive, you are not the people you were. You're someone else entirely.
It's going to take me a second to drop myself in.
No problem.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm using a laptop I'm not used to.
Oh boy. I may be able to just find you actually.
I would love your help, sir. You are very kind to me.
We have you guys are currently on level no, what are you? You're level 8.
We're level 7.
We should have just hit the level up, so you should be level 8.
Oh, shoot. Well,
because we end this one on level 9, I believe.
Sure.
Oh no, sorry, no, you'll play. Yeah, no, hold on. I see where I'm getting mixed up. You guys are player group 3. You start at level 7. Yeah, no, you're all good. You're all good. You're all on level 7. Let's go.
Okay.
Yep, got you in there. And
thank you.
No problem. Backup cleric. Do you come in as Coach Dan, or do you come in as someone separate?
Yeah, I'm coming in as Sam. I'm currently working in the background to get character sheets up and running.
Yeah, sure.
So we're level 8?
Level 7. Level 7.
Level 7.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yep, I am Coach Dan, level 7.
Good stuff. Should just drag and drop in, and it doesn't want to obey me. There we go. Cool. We're all in.
Oh God, we're in the cosmic void.
Yeah, this
Oh no.
the teleportation runes that you managed to, or the former version of yourselves, I should say, managed to come across and somehow jig into reactivation. Wherever they were intending to take you doesn't seem to have taken you there. Or maybe it has. Maybe this is what that place is now. The multiverse is unstable. Every so often things are slipping into the astral sea, which is where you find yourselves now. All of you have a vague memory in your minds of this being the space that it is. You're not sure exactly how you know that, but you just kind of find yourselves here. You know that this is the space that it is. At the back of your mind is a serious sense, if you will, of an imminent threat, a danger. What exactly that danger is, you're not entirely certain. But can I get everyone to make a quick perception check?
Perception.
There's no such thing as a quick perception check in my experience. I don't know why I said that. Okay.
Okay, in theory, that should have done it.
Yeah, so that has been absolutely
There we go.
saved by a couple of you. A couple of things happen. Those of you that are looking outwards beyond the space, there is a moment taken to orient yourselves. The depth of things is kind of difficult to get a feeling for. It's a little bit easier here, just with the sort of chunks of floating rock and structure nearby you. You're able to get a bit of a sense of how far away certain things are, and in the distance you see the large slug-like creature. This just brings something up in your mind. This is the danger. This is the thing that you are remembering somehow, like a half memory, almost like something you saw in a dream, but it's there and it's present as you try and get a sense of yourself in this space, in this place. Those of you who are looking more at your immediate surroundings, you notice a couple of things. First of all, the bridges or bridge-like structures, they appear to have been actual stone bridges at some point that have been coated over with some kind of calcified rock, and have also started to crumble away, presumably as the eons have passed. Whatever this place was, you're not entirely sure. If anyone here is proficient in history, then could they go ahead and roll a history check for me?
No.
Oh,
Unfortunately, no.
I bet every single one of you was like, I don't need history proficiency. It's never useful.
I went with performance. I thought that would performance and acrobatics. I thought that was unique for a wizard.
Performative wizards is a dope wizard.
They wouldn't let me play bard.
In that case, who's got the most intelligence? It should be Salmon, I assume.
I have a 17, so I assume yes.
Yeah, if anyone's higher than that, then they can do it instead. But if not,
would my 10 of intelligence help?
Probably not. No.
You sure?
What race are you actually?
Me, I'm a half orc.
Okay, is anyone here an elf?
Me, Salmon is sea elf, but I think that still counts.
Yeah, like this would be close enough. Make a quick history check for me as well, Salmon.
Okay,
since you have the
not 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
this is
Fog.
this is like you recognize this as being vaguely elven architecture. Obviously not sea elf. Also doesn't appear to be any traditional sort of material plane elves, if you will. And like this is based purely off like the shapes and forms of the bridges and the manner of construction. Like you can recognize it as being distinctly elven. What kind of elven? Not entirely certain, unfortunately. But definitely not anything overly common. That much you would know for certain. What are the group of you guys up to?
Salmon immediately bends over and grabs both of their legs. Ugh. I don't know why having like full legs feels good, but these are nice. Reaches up under their mask. I think I'm boned from the nose down, though. I think
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I think we're right far bit away from Half Orc, Kansas. This is a problem.
what's a Kansas?
Don't worry about it. Who are you people? Who are you? Gross.
Who are these people?
Oh god.
Yeah, actually, that's what Chester does. He assumes his goblin stance, which is him just going like this. Just, whoa!
Oh,
What is this? Where are you? Who are you?
who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? I asked the question first. Who are you?
It's Maxwell Bean. The distinguished. The distinguished man. How dare you not know Maxwell Bean? The distinguished.
I haven't heard of you.
Well, then who are you?
I'm Chester O'Cheat.
What are you cheating?
Have you heard of me?
You're cheating on your wife so soon. I've only just met you.
What? You are extrapolating this far too much, woman.
I barely know you. I feel very threatened by your stance. Who's this elf? Who's these other
stance.
people? It's not powerful, it's threatening. Which I suppose is that. I'll give you it.
Now, all of you, please stop now. I order you to stop now.
Why are you my boss?
Better. I am your coach. I am Coach Dan.
Oh God, no! No,
I'm having high school flashbacks.
But flashbacks to like gym class. Like when you're on like a really crappy sports team that the dad in charge takes way too seriously.
I didn't become an artisanal half-orc coffee barista for this. You can't take me back to sport.
No, coach. No, I don't want to climb the rope. Please.
Please, no.
You can and you shall.
No.
The confusion of all of this and getting your bearings and familiarity with one another is very abruptly and very dramatically interrupted as a number of creatures pull themselves up from underneath the rocks that you appear to be standing on. This one just doesn't even want to load its portrait. That's how mysterious it is. As they pull themselves up and very quickly converge on you. I need everyone to roll initiative. These guys are going to get a surprise round.
Ah!
Oh, snap. Oh. The rope. They shall get the rope.
I needed to select my token, my bad.
Oh, yeah. And see how we need to do it.
Oh, yes.
Select move. Select. Oh, Lord. Roll initiative. Did it work this time? I think it worked this time.
If I try that, does it work? Yes, it does. Excellent. Oh, and I rolled even better. Nice. It's net 20, baby.
One of you also had, I believe our goblin player had a nat 20 on the next skill check, which applies to initiative. Initiative is a skill check.
Oh, shit.
Language.
I mean, heck.
I made the mistake earlier as well.
Heck. Damn.
Shoot. I'm so paranoid that I'll just start swearing whenever my brain flatlines. I'm terrified I'll do it. I don't think I will, but
all right.
I've been looking over lists of C puns instead to use those.
I gotta look up a list of coffee puns. Hang on.
Every time you feel the urge to swear.
All right. That should automatically roll initiative, and it's not, and I should know why. That's all right. We could figure it out. Okay. At any rate, top of the round is Jose. That much is known for sure. We had
have we got the
automatic.
They get a surprise round, or
they do get a surprise round, so that's going to resolve now. And
just like that, they're standing around me.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chester, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in big trouble. What's your armor class?
My armor class is 16.
Oh yeah, this is going to go badly for you.
Yeah. Oh no.
As these two peculiar kind of humanoid-ish creatures, but with this silvery, almost translucent-looking skin. The only thing that helps you really make out their corporeal form is the fact that they each are wearing robes that outline them at least somewhat. And out from these robes, these claws just kind of dart forward and slash around your neck.
Oh, I do not like that at all.
Yeah, I bet you don't. That's 19 on the first one. It's a 23 on the second one. So this is from the first guy. I like how I put all my dice away while we were in between things, which was a really sensible idea on my part. This is going to hurt. Right out the gate. So from the first one, you take 8 slashing damage and maximum 12 psychic damage.
That's a big off.
That's on the first attack. The second attack that also hit you.
Sorry, what was the second? It was 12.
Yeah, so it was 8 slashing and 12 psychic for a total of 20.
Okay.
The second attack is 6 slashing and 7 psychic. How many hit points?
Sorry, you're going too fast for me here. What was that second one?
Was 6 slashing, 7 psychic.
6 slashing, 7 psychic. Oh, boys, this is bad.
This isn't looking great for you. No two ways about it. Because now the second one is going to attack you. That's a 20. Tasty 20. Oh my goodness. There's also been a whole bunch of donations that have just happened that I will need to pay attention to. Also, here we go. 1 hot second. That should do it. Brilliant. So that's put everyone in order. We're going to finish resolving the surprise round first. And yeah, sure. I can live with those initiative rolls. It's honestly not too far off what they actually rolled. They're really relying on the surprise round here. So the first one was a crit, which is really bad news for you. The second attack is just a normal kind of hit. I'm going to resolve that crit first. This crit is bad news for you.
Okay. I'm going to try and use my uncanny dodge. Can I do that? To try and not die?
Yeah, remind me what that does.
It halves the damage of the attack as my reaction.
Yep, cool. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. Does that halve everything, or does it just have the physical damage? Because this
it says halve the attack's damage against you. It makes no definition as to what.
Yeah, okay. No, in that case, it'll all be it's all grouped together. So, yep, you can absolutely halve this one. Yeah, good call.
Probably not going to help all that much, but I'm going to try.
Maybe not. It is 8 slashing, so not too bad on that front, which you will halve to 4.
Yep.
Also, I've had a southern U.S. accent, please, for $10. So,
yay!
Psychic damage. Give me 1 second, please. First half is
Thank you, Arthur Morgan of Red Dead Redemption 2 fame.
17 psychic damage, which you have to 8 with your uncanny dodge.
8.
So that's a 4 and 8 for a total of 12.
Okay. There is. Wow, that's really bad.
All right, you're on 4 now. Its second attack is going to resolve.
Oh
First,
no!
Yeah, it's looking bad for your son. That's 8 slashing damage.
Yeah, okay, I'm down.
Yes, you're already down. I do not believe that this is able to massive damage you. The good news is the third one is looking to go after Maxwell anyway. It's not going to change its decision at this point. It was already committed to that attack. So now on Maxwell, what's your armor class, son?
My armor class is what voice is this? Is 18.
That's
I lost myself.
yeah. What can I say? It's infectious. Yeah. 18. All right. So rolling 2 attacks with advantage. First one is going to be a 23. Second one is a 24. All right. Pretty straightforward stuff. First attack damage is going to be it is 11 slashing damage.
All right, 11. Hang on. I got to manually count this out because I suck at math. So.
All right. 11 slashing damage and 5 psychic damage for a total of 16.
Okay, 6. So 16 damage taken down?
Yep, 16. And then the second attack is, that's maximum on the slashing for 12.
and 7 on the psychic for a total of 19 damage.
Okay, so 19 more?
Yep, so a 16 and a 19. So the 16 should put you
Ow.
on 52, and the 19 should put you on 33.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Just like
Anytime.
Like for me, my math sucks. I was just going down individually.
All right, here endeth the surprise round. Jose, you're up.
Ow.
I've watched my 2 companions get absolutely shredded by these things. And so I leap forward and go, this is most unfair. We are ganging up here, no? And I'll whip up my rapier from my belt and I will lunge towards this one here. And attempt to stab it.
Hot second, by the way, there is a wish. You are required to say that you cast and then the name of your weapon. So if you're attacking, you got to say, I cast sword. That's been one of the wishes from the donations.
Rapier.
I cast rapier. Good thing. All right.
Okay. 14?
14? 14 is going to hit. These don't appear to be wearing any kind of armor.
Cool. Okie doke. So that's first hit does 8 points of piercing. Oh, and I should have my fighting style.
All right, 8 points of piercing. Let me go down.
And I will attack with my second attack.
Yeah, what are you casting with this one, son?
Oh, I am casting Rapier too.
Rapier again. Good call. Powerful spell from what I hear. And that is indeed going to be a hit.
And 13 this time.
13 damage. Not bad. Yeah, 2 solid hits. As you kind of thrust your rapier into them as well, it seems to kind of pass through them. Curiously, though, it tears up the robe. And as it tears up the robe, they seem to become increasingly translucent.
Right.
Right. Anything else on your turn? Any bonus actions?
No, not for this turn. No, I think I'm done.
All right. That brings us to Chester, who is making a death save.
Death save.
Chester, no.
Yeah. Sick. That is a success. That brings us to Maxwell, and we have had a donation that you have a natural 20, a critical hit on your first attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
boy.
so here's the
also,
thing.
Alex, you also have a critical hit on your next attack.
Oh, nice.
So thank you, first of all, for that critical hit. So Maxwell Bean is very incensed that someone would dare touch his funny new friends or lay hands upon a chosen shaman of the coffee orc people. So Maxwell's going to pop open one of those sort of Starbucks brand, but it's Orc-Buck brand sort of nitro cold brews, and he's going to down it in one solid shot, and he's going to pop rage.
All right. Just getting on an absolute caffeine kick. Yep.
Yep, just right down. But that's a natural 20 to hit already, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a crit right out the gate. And I assume you're attacking the one beside you?
I am, and I am attacking with my Warhammer, which I just need you guys to know for flavor. It looks like one of those things that you put the coffee in and then click it into the espresso machine.
I love that.
I just need you to know that that's what the Warhammer looks like.
I like to imagine you tamp it every time before you make an attack.
Yeah. I just stuff all the old beans in there and just.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So that's a natural 20 roll damage. Double the dice.
Okay. So in theory, so I just roll it twice. Yeah.
Roll double the number of dice. If you roll it twice individually, it'll add the modifier twice. So just roll, for example, if you would usually do 1d8, roll 2d8 plus your modifier.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so 1d8. Ugh. Still getting used to roll 20. All right, roll, and then 2d8, and that's the +2 for bludgeoning.
Worth noting, I don't know if you guys caught this in the last chunk, but the way movement works here as well, it's slightly different. Instead of moving based off your speed score, take the higher of either intelligence or wisdom, double the stat, and round it to the nearest 5. So, for example, if you have a 16 in wisdom, double it to 32, round to the nearest 5, which is 30. What? Your speed is 30. Speed is based off thought.
And a great
that is 6 damage.
Stroke of luck. I am now faster than what I was.
Hot dog.
Take my wisdom.
All right.
Take my
6
wisdom.
damage. Yeah. So, what would your wisdom score usually be?
My wisdom sits at a solid 2 from a 4 on a 14
the
base.
So 14. All right. So double the 14.
Yeah.
So 28, and round that to the nearest 5, which would be 30.
Okay. Sick. Oh no, my speed's lower now.
Ah, dang.
Oh no!
Well, that's your problem. Anyway, I'll let the rest of y'all resolve what your new speeds are for this section. And what's your second attack, Maxwell?
My second attack. So I presume I did 6 damage to that little dude.
Yep, 6 damage, sure thing.
Heck yeah. I'm then gonna take. I'm just gonna go back in with the Warhammer second hit.
Sure thing. Roll
some
it.
Classic stuff. Okay, cool.
Are we recklessly attacking or just regular attacking?
Well,
Reckless attack will give you advantage, but it will give them advantage.
That's fine. Let's do it.
Sure thing.
So I'm just gonna slash d20. Actually, no, I just need to click my.
You just roll it twice automatically.
Yeah. There we go.
Super convenient. And dang, son. That's a 13. That is just shy of a hit, I'm afraid, as you go through this big swing and it just kind of sweeps the robe away. Anybody just tuning in now is probably very confused as to why there's we have a donation incentive running that for $10 you can change my accent, and I will match your $10 with $5 of my own.
Also, I did say in chat before that you can buy the Uwu Discord kitten voice out of me, so just keep that in mind, anyone who's viewing.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about it.
You can, but that doesn't mean you should. All right, next up.
Godspeed.
Maxwell's voice suddenly changes.
That was Maxwell's turn. So we should be up to Coach Dan. You're up. Speaking of
Coach Dan.
Coach Dan is he's a rather authoritative figure, and he is going to use one of his channel divinities to embody that of the law. And all of these bad guys need to give me a wisdom save or drop and give me 20.
Yeah, sure thing.
DC 14.
Yep. Let me just get right on that.
I'm so excited.
14 wisdom. All righty. What happens on a success? What happens on a failure?
On a failure, or on a pass, nothing happens. On a failure, let's see, where did he go? Where did he go?
Charmed until the end of your next turn, yeah?
Yeah, they are charmed until the end of my next turn. So at this point, like I said, if they fail, they drop and give me 20.
Yeah, that is exactly what they do. All three of them in place. Just there's sort of this flurry of robes as they all drop to the ground. You can't really see the arms all that well through the robes, but you can sort of see the telltale motion of the up and down and up and down.
Maxwell's just like, pardon?
Anything else on your turn? Are we inclined to save our troubled companion Chester here?
Oh, gosh.
I am going to go ahead and I am going to use a bonus action to cast a spell as well.
Sure thing.
That is going to be a mass healing word.
Does that work as a bonus action, or am I thinking of a different spell?
Mass healing word is a bonus action.
Well, hot dog. All right, sure thing. I like to imagine this is like you giving a Gatorade refresh.
It's like, all right, team, let's get up.
Sticking orange slices in their mouths.
And so everybody in the party who is missing hit points is going to get...
should be 1d4 plus your wisdom.
I'm clicking the button and it's not rolling, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to manually override that. So 1d4 plus 3, so everybody gets 7 hit points back.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
Yeah. What kind of Gatorade is it?
Nothing but yellow. The good old fashioned lemon lime.
Classic flavor. Right.
Just imagining you like bucket pouring it like a sports championship.
Yeah. All right. Is that everything on your turn, Coach?
That is my turn.
All right, Sammy the Salmon, you're up.
Put me in, Coach. I'm ready. Salmon has exactly 2 thoughts, which is that it was not very long until our rogue went down, and the human looks slightly meatier. Are you human? Are you okay? How confident do you feel?
Fine.
on a
It is
dexterity
fine. Don't
save.
worry, Salmon. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No problem. I can dodge out of the way of anything.
Oh, okay. That instills me with negative confidence, actually.
You're
So Salmon is
uninspired.
gonna uninspired, yeah. Salmon is gonna drift over 5, 10, 10, 15, and at this point, Salmon's gonna attempt a thunder step with my orange-haired fellow over here.
Sure thing. I
Yeah.
believe that may damage Jose. Is it damage when you leave or damage when you arrive?
Rip.
It is when I leave. Space I left. That's why I asked him if he was going to be okay. Be good with dexterity, friend. I feel like the rogue only has 7 hit points, right? This feels like a good move.
You're gonna kill her.
I hope not.
Another rogue will not take damage because he'll be coming with you.
Yeah, the rogue will be fine. The
everybody
rogue will
left
be
in-
fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend this whole time just down. I'll just spend the next 3 hours just rolling hits.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and make your thunder
So
step.
I'm going to teleport myself and the rogue all the way over to this cube, to these 2 cubes here.
Nice.
So
Just
everyone needs to make a dex save of 16.
All righty.
Yeah, everyone within 10 feet. So
yeah, that'll get both of these 2 and
Yep.
Jose. So
Okay, here
Jose,
we
you
go.
will also need to make a
Roll well,
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's not the best one.
Sorry, remind me what the DC was, sir.
It would be 15 if I did not have a grimoire +1, which makes it a 16.
All right, 16. Okay, roll damage, please.
I'm casting it at level 3.
Next player attack roll is going to be a natural 20, by the way.
Only 14 damage.
With a donation of $69, Liv, I need you to give me your heartiest ooh-woo.
Let's go! It's me, Maxwell Bean! I'm here to take names and kick butt. I'm all the names.
I have never wanted to die so immediately.
Yeah, cowboy!
All right, that was 14. That was 14 thunder damage. Thank you very much. Jose, if you passed your save, you take half that. It does not look like you did. And the news is it does look like the enemies did pass their respective saves. So you took more damage than they did.
Oh. At least the rogues are safe.
I'm fine.
That's that is some proper bright side right there. All right, which brings us
Sorry.
which brings us to unless you have anything else on your turn, that brings us to them.
I think I'm done.
Why did that feel so final, like so real, like real life?
All righty.
Okay.
Their turn is going to be very straightforward. The 3 of them are going to take the disengage action. They're going to move themselves underneath these here rocks. You can't see them. Just pretend that they're invisible for the time being. Suspend your
Are they
disbelief.
allowed to? Are they allowed to move? Because they are currently charmed by me and doing 20 push-ups.
I believe they're allowed to move. They're simply charmed, unless you're also required that they stay in their space. I don't believe the order domain feature.
I am looking that up right now.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Not if they're disengaging.
Ah, gotcha.
I believe the charm condition doesn't prevent them from taking actions, but I may be wrong about that. I believe it's simply that they are not allowed to attack you.
They are
Can
charmed.
attack the charmer or target with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature, and they do not seem socially inclined. In fact, they are so antisocial they will disengage. They're going to go underneath the rocks, and they're going to hide as a bonus action.
They're shy.
That did what I wanted it to do. At least
Sure thing.
took them out of the way.
The bad news is a few more things are going to be getting in the way.
Oh no.
Oh no! And you're not going to like where they're doing it from.
God damn it! I knew I was going to be hiding somewhere. Oh no! Oh no!
These These here look considerably less physically bulky. They seem a little bit more thin, if you will. First one is going to come on up, make an attack against Sammy the Salmon.
Doors is stuck. Please. No.
He's already dead.
Is never ending.
I have 11 AC. Help me.
This poor guy.
Incredibly, they
bullying.
may still miss you. They
They could.
all right, give me 1 second. Yep, first one's going to be a 13. That's a hit. Sort of this incorporeal form kind of moves towards you, drifts up around the rocks, and then suddenly these large, almost ceramic-looking teeth kind of spread outwards as this thing bites, clamps right down on your shoulder. As it does so, you kind of feel a dizziness. I'm going to need y'all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad I made Sammy wise. Oh no.
Have a look.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
This poor
Yeah.
guy.
I got some bad news for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all attack rolls against you have advantage until the end of this creature's start of this creature's next turn, including the attacks of the other creatures. All right. The good news is this is probably going to draw a little bit of attention away from your roguish friend here. You have been marked, sir. First attack's going to be a 5 piercing damage. Please account for that.
Yep. Yeah.
Second one's going to make its way towards you. Go for an attack. Has advantage. I'm just going to double check, make sure there ain't no crits. And they've had the $20 request. I have to switch to Scottish now.
Yay!
Yeah.
Making an attack with advantage. Again, exactly 13.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Comfortable hit. They don't hit particularly hard, but it is embarrassing. So that's a 5 damage.
Yep.
The last one is going to move towards you as well. It's going to ignore your roguish friend. You've been marked. They're going after
That's
you.
good. I mean, I'm happy about that. Somewhat.
This one's a 17.
Why
That
does it feel
hits,
like
yeah.
so conversational to have the Scottish accent being like, all right, that's going to
Excellent.
hit, you're going to die? It's like,
It's
okay.
9 damage as well. 9 piercing. As the
Very
three of
good.
them surround you and start biting away at your flesh. Every time they do so, your brain feels foggy, feels dizzy. I actually need you to make 2 more wisdom saving throws.
Oh no. Save the first critical one. And save the second. A 14.
Okay, the 14 it'll pass. The other one not so much. So now you're everything has advantage on attacks against you until the second one's turn. That resolves all of them. Oh my goodness. Just going to move the camera around 1,000 times now. Which brings us to top of the round. Jose, you're up.
Okay, so I'm like kind of shaking my head and there's blood in my eardrums and I'm like, oh, sacre bleu! What? And I'm going to sprint over here and then jump in next to these two. I have to help you all the time, you little squishies. And I will cast Rapier, I guess, against this one over here, the one furthest on the outside.
All right. Make an attack roll, please.
23 will do it.
Absolutely, it will.
Yes, sir.
Oh, don't forget to say you need to say that you cast Rapier. Don't
I
forget
cast
about
Rapier. I'm going to do a Scottish.
You don't have to
now.
say it in the Scottish accent as
Oh,
well.
no.
Oh, I cast Rapier at the third level.
At third level.
9. No, that's gone German. No,
All of
I'm not
9
even going to
damage.
try.
Right,
And
9 damage on the first one. Okay,
and I will cast Rapier on him again.
Sure
Let's see. Go on.
So you just sort of tear the robe right up.
11?
That's, impressively, that'll still hit.
That will still hit. Wow.
Right. Again, these things do not appear to be wearing any kind of armor.
Ooh, 13. Squishy.
That was your first mistake.
As your first strike kind of slashes across it, it tears up the robe, and the second one, you just go for a thrust right at it. As you do so, you pierce through the back of the robe, and the whole thing collapses, just lands on your blade. The robe's kind of hanging off it as you slide your blade free, and the robe drifts down, lands on the rocks below your feet.
1 down, maybe.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I think that's probably
All right.
That is probably me. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, next up, Chester, who is actually conscious for once on his turn. Isn't it nice to be able to perform actions?
It is. I'm gonna drink my potion of superior healing.
Right.
As a bonus action. I don't know how much that heals me for.
Superior, off the top of my head, I want to say it's 12d4 plus 12, but I could be wrong.
You're the DM. I'll do 12d4 if you want me to do 12d4.
I'll just check it up right now, and should be able to find it for you. No, it's 8d4 plus 8.
Sorry, run that by me one more time.
8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8. Was that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Cool.
Can you hear?
I'm having trouble with the accent. I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds like a you problem. Right, 26. That's not bad.
26.
What's your right, Chipper?
It sounds like he's nailed the accent, honestly.
Just think puts me at...
If you're having trouble understanding that, that's normal.
33. Cool. And then as an action, I'm going to attack the one that's to my left.
Sure thing.
With a dagger. I think that'll do it properly. Yeah.
All right. It goes off the first of the two rolls, so that's a 17.
Sorry, no, I've done... Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you've accidentally rolled twice, so the
I've
first one
accidentally
is
rolled twice. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's fine though, because the 17 will hit.
Okay. How do I roll damage then?
You click on the name of the thing.
On the name. I was clicking the...
Yeah.
No, that just does it again.
On the pop-up, you click the name.
That's very confusing. It does 7. There we go. We got there in the end.
There you go. You got there.
I was actually going to say, because first of all, you're a rogue.
Yep.
Which means don't forget sneak attack if you qualify for it. Second of all, ignoring the attack roll you made, because we did have a $20 donation a little while back for the first attack roll to be a natural 20.
Hey.
That's your roll just now. So this will be a crit, which means you need to roll double the dice. And I believe because you're a rogue and you've got an ally within 5 feet, I think this does qualify for sneak attack, which also means you double your sneak attack dice.
Oh god, this is very... Oh god.
The target has another enemy within 5 feet of it. So you get to double all your dice.
Oh god, okay. There's another one.
You're just going to roll them. Don't do it that way, because that'll add your dexterity each time.
Oh, that's really annoying.
So do it as a batch roll. So you normally do 2d4 on the dagger. So 2d4 plus 4 on the dagger. And then for the sneak attack, I believe at a 7th level, you should be 44 off the top of my head. 46 rather. Let me double check that.
Yeah, that is 46,
which you'll double to 8d6. So 2d4 plus 4 plus 8d6.
Okay.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
It's that one.
All right, it's a little bit overkill, I'll say that much. As you, I like to imagine this is just like out of pure frustration. You just kind of slash it over and over and over. Like, have you ever seen someone make an actual knife in attack and they just like, I have, because I grew up on the streets of Glasgow. So that one's completely, absolutely blammed. Gone entirely. You shred the roll to pieces. It lands down on the rock in individual ribbons. You've absolutely eviscerated it.
Yes.
That brings us, I believe that's the end of your turn. So if we want to go to the next one, your turn is done. That brings us to Maxwell.
All right. I hate to inform everyone, but I think something has gone terribly wrong. But don't worry. These guys are mocha-ing me crazy.
You're krilling me. Stop.
All right. Okay. All right. Hang on. 1, 5, 10,
20. Okay. Here we go.
I'm gonna pull out my javelin. Which, by the way, it does look like an ornate coffee spoon, except I'm holding it backwards, and the tip of the spoon is extremely sharp and it's extremely ominous.
Like an oversized prison shiv.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. We're gonna do javelin.
Keep in mind, you're currently raging, and I believe you only maintain your rage on a melee weapon attack. I could be wrong about that. I'll just double check. Carry on, make your attack roll while I'm finding that for you.
All right, cool. Because when I plan to get in closer, I just want to start.
Sure.
start
If
with
this is just the first attack, then yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Now, can I activate Frenzy? Is that something I can?
As a bonus action, if you're a
Cool. I'll do that next then.
Sure. So you might have wanted to do that first because you can't break your action up with a bonus action. You can't break it up with your movement. So if you did bonus action, Frenzy the Rage first, and then you do your attack action. So
I'll leave it till next time then. We'll just keep it like this for
is
now.
a 12. That's a hit.
Okay, sick. Cool. And then I gotta roll the damage for that, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the next step.
Now that's just 1d6.
It'll be 1d6 plus your strength mod because it's a thrown weapon attack.
Yeah. 6 plus 2 plus my strength because it's got a +2 on there already. It's +2 just because that's what it is. +2. There we go. Oop. Nope. Hang on.
Keep clicking. Something will happen eventually.
There we go. Almost. It'll get there someday.
You're so close.
I'm like hovering with the javelin, like almost.
You can also just manually type it. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, damage. That was worth it.
Hiya!
As you fire this off, and it sort of passes through its robe, and the spoon kind of clashes down on the rock, and then sort of falls off past it, which brings us to I suppose you're gonna move in and do another attack, eh?
Oh, and I'm gonna move in close. They're still here. They haven't been murderized quite yet, which is
no, that one's still there. Standing.
Yeah, which means I need to get in real close and say
better latte than never.
I can't get my.
These are down somewhere.
I have a Google page open of coffee and I'm gonna get my Warhammer. We're gonna do Hiya with my rage applied.
All right, that'll hit.
Sick. We're gonna just do the roll. I'm just typing it out manually because it makes more sense to my brain. There we
Why
go.
not?
Smack. With 9 damage in theory. Should be.
All right. 9 damage. Hold on, that's plus your rage damage as well. So plus another. 2.
So that'd be 11.
Plus.
I forget that
11.
Yeah, the ticking the rage doesn't actually add it, does it?
It should.
If you click it if you click Warhammer +2 like underneath your roll,
I'm looking at what it's calculated together, and I don't believe it actually has.
That looks like it's just a D12 plus 2, which would be what's your strength modifier? 2?
My strength modifier is 2.
All right, I'll withhold judgment on that. So it should be the roll +2 again from rage. So I should be 7 plus 4 for 11. So
okay,
which is enough to down it. So as you wind up and take a swing at this thing. All right. That is anything else in your turn?
I look down at the fallen robes, and I say,
What do you call a sad cup of coffee?
and I want to pick the robes up and say,
A depresso.
put them on. I want to put the robes on.
All right, that brings us to Coach Dan. You're up.
Coach Dan is going to stand there, chest puffed out, have a quick scan of the battlefield.
Coach Dan, you're abruptly interrupted as suddenly the whole ground underneath you shakes. Something seems to bump it from underneath. I need everybody to make a quick dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
No, that's looking quite bad.
Yes, it's going to be fine.
Yeah, where's my dex? There it is.
All right. So that's really. So in that case, Liv, Sam, and Coach Dan, I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Chester and Jose, the whole ground kind of shakes. You keep your balance a little bit as you sort of lean back on your mind to keep yourself upright, recognizing that it's less about what your body can handle and more about how well your mind can stabilize yourself in this space. Those of you who have failed the save, go ahead and make a wisdom save. Salmon and Coach Dan, you both catch yourselves a little bit. You're thrown a wee bit off balance. It's not too bad. Liv, unfortunately, you're knocked completely prone. And as the whole ground shakes, and then kind of from underneath it, you see a large yellow object that seemed to collide with you, sort of spinning off into the distance. That has left you prone. That's bad news. Dan, I need you to finish resolving your turn.
Cool. And your Gatorade has become the problem.
Everybody loves to eat yellow lemonade. And Coach Dan, seeing nobody else nearby, is going to use his mental skills to bring everybody in and says, all right, everybody huddle up. There are more people out here and we need to be very, very careful. All right, teammates, we need to go. Prepare yourself. And with his action, he's going to pull out his Warhammer and he is going to ready a swing should somebody come within melee range of him.
All right. Which brings us to Sam. You're up next. Let me just go ahead and end your turn there, Coach Dan. Sam, you're up.
Absolute beaut. Sam's going to touch themselves and give themselves mage armor.
Really wish you hadn't said it like that, but okay.
Shut up.
I was thinking that as well.
Is that how you cast all your spells?
It's a touch spell. It doesn't have to be.
What are you doing over there?
Poke themselves in the brain, you weirdos.
Sorry.
He covers himself with
14
mayonnaise or something.
AC.
We're all going to get booted from this call.
All right. Which brings us to the end of your turn.
1 dex. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Sure thing. Give me 1 second. Oh, hold on. It's not letting me change the layer that they're on. That's a problem. Oh, dear.
Ooh.
Meant to have a few creatures on a different layer. You know what? I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way. It's not actually your turn yet. Don't get too excited. The 3 creatures that decided to hide underneath the rocks, they're going to make their way back out to start attacking you again. Maxwell, there's the other one who's been knocked prone. They're going after you.
I get to whack him first, don't I?
You absolutely do. I'm just putting the rest of them in position.
Okay.
So the first one that moves up, go ahead and make an attack.
He goes whack.
Sure thing.
And smash.
Right for a
max damage of 8.
Sure thing. Or if 8, what's the 11 there?
I don't know what the 8 is for. The 11 is the 11 is the bludgeoning.
Yep, makes sense. Okay, all right. Let me just put that in. That's taking a wee hit. And
the downside of inheriting a character sheet.
This accent as quickly as I can. All right, so that goes off. That's a solid whack. The rest of them are going to continue resolving their attacks against Maxwell. Maxwell, did you recklessly attack? Actually, it doesn't matter. They started the round hidden to you, so they have advantage on these. And you're prone anyway, so they would have advantage based off that. We've had some more donations. So I've had 2 exits come up. So, first one's requested Fran from the nanny. I'm going to have to veto that one because I can't do that. But I will match your donation for a full $10 instead of doing that accent because I can. But the other one, so the other one has requested a German accent, so I'm going to have to try and maintain that now for the next wee while. So first things first. So attacks with advantage. 2 attacks. What is your armor class?
My armor class is 18.
Would it be possible for you to say that without being a degenerate? First attack is a 15, so no hit. Second attack is a 22, so hit.
Actually, that one.
No, yeah, that hits.
Yes, I think you'll find it. It's a very simple hit. Then a 17, not going to hit. 21 is going to hit. And then the third one, it's 2 attacks. First one is a miss, and second one is a hit. So between the 3 of them making 6 attacks,
So many.
it is 3 hits, 3 misses. Let us resolve the hit first.
Cool.
So, first of all, that's bad. 12 bludgeoning damage.
Where's my fucking hacking calculator?
What kind of calculator? Are we allowed to swear in foreign languages? For a total of that was 12 piercing and 7 psychic damage.
Okay, so it's 12
12 and 7, so a total of 19.
Okay, so just did my stuff minus 19, yeah?
Yes, which will leave you on 21.
I appreciate you helping me out.
Second one is 5 piercing and 10 psychic, so 15, which leaves you on 6 hit points. And then the last one, the damage of that, it is not physically possible for this to knock down you, unfortunately. That leaves you on the floor and feeling deflated and sad, which is brings us now to that is the end of their turn. So top of the round, Jose.
Okay. Am I able to go into Maxwell Square, like to stand over him to protect him, or?
He is prone, so
I think you very faintly hear the whisper of "live, laugh, love." Like
not really. It would be possible to. I'm going to say you can hear. It will mean that when Maxwell gets up, he will need to move into the square behind you.
Yeah.
But yes, go ahead.
I will leap forward here and I will be like, "Oh, what have you done to my ears, Mage? This Maxwell is all squeaky voice now. I don't know what's going on." And I'm gonna.
I got increasingly French, Oscar.
Oh no, I'm just random accent. I'm from Europe. Generally, it's all the same.
Generic European. Sure.
Just a European accent.
Europe.
Wow.
I'm from Europe. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna cast Rapier again because I always wanted to be a wizard, but my parents couldn't afford to send me.
Which one are you targeting?
I think this fella in the middle. Yeah, I'll just leap forward.
For what it's worth, the one that Coach Dan hit appears to be the most brutalized of the lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I might go for yeah. If I've seen that Coach, because Coach Dan whacked that one, I will.
And it was a pretty solid hit as far as hits go. Okay, so go ahead and make an attack roll.
Here goes my magic rapier.
Right.
14.
It's not quite enough, I'm afraid. No, hold on. I may be telling you lies. I think a 14 is a hit. I'm looking at the wrong stat block. Yes, 14 is a successful hit.
Yay! So I will then 13 points of skewery piercing damage.
13 points of piercing damage. Okay. And the second attack.
Okay, yep. I will cast Rapier once again.
Wunderbar.
I think that's a hit.
That's it, yeah.
And what's that? So 14? Yeah, 14 points of piercing damage. Stabby stab.
Of piercing damage. It's looking in quite bad shape, all things considered. Okay. Which brings us to Chester.
Oh, yeah. I think
600 seconds at his disposal.
I think I'm going to run over here. I'm going to, of course, run using my goblin stance. So I'm running over there. And we're going to stab him, I think, is what we're going to do. Stab one.
Would like to let you know, Coach Dan, you have a 20 on your next roll.
Wait.
And yes, that funnily enough will not hit.
No.
The stab is unsuccessful.
What if I stab him again?
You cannot. You are a rogue. You only have one attack per turn.
I am carrying 2 daggers, though.
So you're two-handed fighting? Okay, so bonus action for a second attack? Okay.
Correct.
Unfortunately, 13 is not quite enough.
Bugger.
As you go for 2 slashes, you are trying to go after the robe. And it both just seem to, the breeze of your hand flying past just pushes the rope away.
Oh, damn it.
Okay. This brings us to Maxwell. Also, let's take an opportunity to level up. And while you are all leveling up, I have been asked to switch to Christopher Walken.
Cool.
Great.
Solid.
Good luck with that.
When we level, do we reset? We don't. Not mid-fight, eh?
No, you get your level up stuff. and you're like increased your hit point maximum, but not necessarily the new hit points, I believe.
For instance, for Maxwell Bean,
So it doesn't like
stays prone on the ground.
someone. If I'm wrong about that, someone's going to correct me. So someone just said New York accent. Didn't even get to kick into Christopher Walken. So I think I'm just going to have to match that one. That's fine. New York. All right. So New York accent's been requested. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to be doing for the next, until the next request comes in. So first things first.
I don't think Maxwell did very well in his death save.
That's awful. That's a terrible roll. What's the matter with you? You're supposed to roll above a 10. It's not that odd. Right.
You hear the murmured, the grunt of like,
I feel like I'm not having a grand day.
All right. Let's bring it in. All right, Coach Dan, you're up. Come on, Coach. You got a 20. You got a 20 on your next attack roll. You can reset on level up if you. It's my call, and I say no. I say you get your new stuff, but you don't refresh the old stuff. Deal with it.
Right. So hit points and spell slots are still the same. Everything else gets upped. Gotcha.
Yeah. If you happen to get new spell slots from the level up, then that happens. But anyway, carry on with your attack. Go ahead. What's the go?
So, Coach Dan is gonna come up and take a swing at this guy that he swung at before.
Sure, and you get an automatic 20 on this as well because of the donation. So thank you very much, whoever that was. Very generous, very kind.
Pretty pog champ.
So of course he's
pretty poggers, huh? Pretty poggers.
That's pretty pog champ.
What the kids say these days is poggers. Yeah, can I get a pog in the chat, please? All right, so as a natural 20, please roll the damage.
So the damage is going to come in and bam. Let's see. Wow.
Don't forget you double the number of dice you roll because it's a crit. It's a natural 20. So
that's 15.
So that's 15. All right, good stuff. Yeah, that's going to deal with it. Just a proper swing and sort of as the robes kind of fly up and then they sort of drift off into the ether. So that's going to deal with that one. He's done. Forget about him.
As a bonus action, he is going to use his mass healing word.
Sure. How are we feeling about bringing? Oh, sorry, I accidentally tapped your hit points when I wasn't supposed to. I was trying to get the person underneath you. It's fine. Just do your mass healing word. That's eight hit points. Not bad. All right. So that's a bonus action. That's going to bring Max back into the mix as well, which brings us to Sammy the Salmon.
Right. Awesome. Should I trade out for the level 8 token as well, or should I just go?
With 25 current hit points as well. So same for the rest of you. If you could swap out to your new tokens for level 8, then that would be marvelous.
I don't know what to do with this other token, so.
Just by the way, with regards to the donation request, because I'm going to match everything, every $10, I'm going to give $5 of my own. So if we could just keep track of how many those have been, because I have not kept track. And there's 2 that I've missed, so I'm going to pitch in $10 for those. All right.
Okay. Sammy's going to float forward and look at this star spawn mangler, whatever, and
with no picture,
pull back their veil, revealing the bony lower half of their face, and just say, "This is going to hurt you probably more than me." And reach out with vampiric. Yeah, it's horrifying. And reach out with a vampiric touch.
Sure thing. All right.
So I'm gonna attempt that.
Make a melee attack roll. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
You're just disappointed.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I
roll damage.
Yeah. I'm casting it at level 3. So
sure.
6 and a 3, 15 necrotic damage to the star spawn, and I get 7 health back.
Sure.
Which is relaxing.
Sure thing. All right. It makes you a little bit more safe, shall we say? Which is important because that brings us to the end of your turn, and they're going to act now, which is bad for you. Jose, you seem to be dropped out of the initiative order, so you should actually.
Yeah.
But first, actually, the two star spawns are going to act. They're going after you, Jose. They no longer have advantage. These attacks are not as strong, but they reckon they got the upper hand. In for a penny, in for a pound. All right. First attack. What's your armor class?
Are you looking for 17?
A 17. First one hits you with a 30-20. Second one's got you with an 18.
Okay, the second one, I will use my defensive duels and use my reaction to add my proficiency bonus to my AC.
Sure.
So my AC jumps to 20.
All right, that'll make it miss. First one's still a hit. Second one's a miss. Now, first one is going to be a total of 10 piercing, and it does no psychic damage. So just 10 piercing damage. Good talk. Second one is also going to attack you. 2 attacks. Your armor class remains until the start of your next turn. Yeah.
For that.
The new armor class.
Just for that attack.
All right. In that case, both of these are going to hit you. First one is a total of 10. Second one is a total of 8. So 18 piercing damage.
Yeek.
All right. Could be worse. Brings us to Jose. You're up.
I'm kind of like, ugh, you horrible things, you're all over me. Oh, you stink. I should probably use my bonus to drink my potion, but I'm not going to because I'm not that kind of a person. So I'm going to cast Rapier on the one who's had his bits sucked out of him.
You don't gotta be pragmatic.
All right. That's a solid. Yeah, all right. 29. Nice. All right. 14 damage from the one right in front of you, yeah?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Put that one, and I will cast Rapier once again into that one.
Sure. It's looking pretty mangled about now. That'll hit as well on a 15.
Okay.
Pretty hard for you to miss, actually. If a 1 is an 11 and you hit on a 14, you
another 13 points.
Another 13. All right. It's looking. There's seen better days.
Will you not die? Die, I tell you.
All right. Which brings us to Chester. You're up.
Great.
There's also 2 of you.
Yes, because
one of you is the old one. That's why Jose's not in the initiative order anymore. All right, that makes sense. You know what? Let's keep the new ones off to the side for now. It's not the end of the world if we don't have them, because we want to go off where we knew. Hey, that works too. I need to just keep you there so that you're still in initiative.
Also, where on earth is Maxwell?
You're underneath Jose. Hey, look at you. You're right there.
I was like, where am I right now?
Because you just come to with Jose's knackers dangling over
Jose,
you.
What's going on?
Anyway, Chester, what's your Chester? What's your turn? What's your turn?
I'm going to run up a bit closer. Which one looks more dead?
The one on the leftmost of the two. It looks like on a scale from 1 to 70, it looks about a 22.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that one then.
Sure.
With a dagger.
Yeah. Make
dagger 1.
Regular attack roll. Yeah, that'll hit, and you do get sneak attack on that as well because you got an ally within 5 feet of yours.
So I'll roll that.
Sure.
And then it's is it 46?
Yeah. All right.
I think that's done all right.
Yeah,
that amount of damage.
That looks right to me. So 11 plus 14. It's more than enough. Yeah, nice, solid. Just a quick slash through the robes, kind of around the neck area, and kind of cuts the hood part of the robes clean off. The two kind of drift apart. And you're doing bonus action attacks, yeah.
Yes, I am. So I'd like to take the other one if I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, you certainly are.
Is that enough?
15, yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, boy.
Go ahead,
roll damage, and that's another sneak attack?
No, it's only once per turn on sneak attack.
Once per turn, of course it is.
So you've already done your one sneak attack, but you can't roll your normal damage.
There's a 7.
All right, 7 damage. Okay. All right, that's certainly an outcome.
A positive one? Question mark?
Forget about it.
I'm out here doing my best.
So, some of these, I'm not sure if it's a donation, but they've said go back to Kermit. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's a donation, so I'll do the right thing and we'll do Kermit.
Kermit
All right, first things first. All right, that brings us to Maxwell. You are conscious. You are underneath Coach Dan, so you'll need to spend half of your movement to recover from being prone, as well as an additional 5 feet to move to an empty space.
All right. Well, it's gonna be a little tricky for
This
me
is
to
the
select
worst
my own
conversation
token.
ever.
No, what are you talking about, Kermit? This is the best. I can't select Maxwell without moving someone else. Help! Help! Thank you.
All right, there you go.
I spent half my movement plus 5 feet, so now I got only a little bit left. But that's all right because I'm right next to this mother hecker.
You just sound like Mabel from Gravity Falls.
Nice. And I'm gonna say, frankly, my dear, I don't give a frap, and I'm
gonna use my maul. Nice.
Just for the record, it does look like one of those trophies you give to a Starbucks that does really, really well, but like on a handle. like those mugs where they're like, best Starbucks, but it says best.
All right, make your attack roll. We're a little bit lean on time here.
Oh no!
That's a miss. That's an embarrassing miss.
No,
make your second. You also you may need to spend a bonus action to rage again because you did go unconscious.
That's right. I was wondering how. I was like, I'm
willing to say that you did that at the start of your turn.
That's kind of you, Kermit the Frog. I appreciate you. I'll retick my rage damage. All right. With that in mind, is that the 24?
If you're recklessly attacking, then yes, it would be the 24.
Hell yeah.
All right, so that will be a hit then. They will get advantage on rolls against you. Just keep that in mind.
That's all good. Maxwell Bean didn't come here.
I think you'll find it's really bad for you, but that's none of my business.
That's all. Maxwell Bean drinks coffee. Let's go.
All right, roll damage.
Maxwell Bean needs the bludgeoning damage times 2. Roll 2d6.
It's just 1d6.
Oh, 1d6. My bad. My bludgeoning, my maul for bludgeoning says 2d6. Is that incorrect?
Yes, it's 2d6 for maul.
All right, yeah, then sure thing. 2d6.
Sickarooskies. All right, I got +2. All right, cool. You got to manually add, I think, that extra 2 for rage. That should be a 15.
Sure thing. And can I get your second attack, please? Reckless attack. Roll with advantage.
You got it. We're gonna roll. In theory, I can just click this again and take the second one, right?
Click it, it'll do it automatically. Yay, that's a natural 20. That's a crit. Which means you are going to roll double the number of dice as well. So that becomes 4d6 plus 4.
Oh, Betty! All right. Okay, roll. No, slash roll. God.
No donations required.
4d6 plus 2. I'm becoming more and more of a gremlin. Roll. That's a lot.
All right, plus an additional 2 from range damage. That's 22. Yeah.
It's 21.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, 21. I mean, who's really keeping score?
You are.
I'm an actor, not a mathematician.
Yes, fair, Kermit.
All right. All right, that brings us to the end of your turn. Next up is Salmon.
Yay! Anyway, I guess I'm a little bit annoyed at myself for not killing one of them with the vampire touch, so I'm gonna try again.
Sure thing.
5 to this is as far as I need to be. I'm gonna do another vampire touch. Reach out. God,
that's terrible. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that brings us to their turns, and I got additional bad news.
Before we jump there, DM, I'm out of order. For some reason my 6 jumped down to the bottom.
Oh yeah, where are you supposed to be?
I rolled a 6, but I'm.
Yeah, you should be before Salmon. So if you want to resolve that now, go ahead.
Oh. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and will himself around the corner.
Sure.
And it's going to. I think he's used all of his donation crits and is going to Warhammer this guy.
regular old attack.
Who needs them?
All right. Well, yeah, sure. Just a crit the regular way. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is
All right.
that is not very good damage, but that is 8.
All right. It should be because you rolled a crit, so double the number of dice. So roll an additional D8.
That's so many dice.
The extra D8 was the 2, so I rolled a 1, and then
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's terrible.
it was
pretty bad.
It was a really bad roll.
That's a really bad roll. All right, that's 8 damage. All right then. Which brings us to next would have been Salmon. We've already done your turn, so we'll move on to their turn. And now it's time for that additional bad news. As a much larger creature, so large in fact that it doesn't want to drag onto the map. There we go. Please resolve the tile.
Oh no!
A much larger creature comes up from underneath. The one in front of you is going to resolve its attack first. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. The one in front of you is going to resolve its attack first. Looking like the Barbarian is the best target because you have almost no hit points. And
This is a hickey-wicky of a situation.
First attack is a 26. Second attack is a 24. You're in big trouble, mister. You've got 7 hit points. First one has already dealt 12 piercing damage. You have that to 6, so you're on 1 hit point, and it's about to roll 2d6 psychic damage, so you're down. And then the really bad news is that means the second attack is 2 failed death saves. And that brings us to the larger one's turn. It's going to go ahead and make an attack against Jose. It's going to go ahead and makes 2 attacks. All right.
I forgot. Because I'm a frenzying heckin', what's it called?
You haven't been able to do frenzy since you last went down. Unfortunately, you only have one turn.
Sorry, it's the half orc thing. I think
Orcish resilience. Yes, you can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Yeah.
So in that case,
I completely forgot about.
In that case, that's probably a good time to use it because that means the second attack just downs you instead of being 2 failed death saves.
There you go.
And now
I'm still down to 0, right? But it's just not 2 failed
0
death
with
saves.
no failed death saves. And now the Hulk is going to attack Halsey.
Thank you to the Discord that pinged me for that information because I forgot. Cheers.
What's your armor class there, Jose? First one's a 23.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. The second one's a 14.
Oh, that one will miss.
That's really good for you as well because it does extra damage if both attacks hit.
Depending on how much damage this first one is, I might be using my riposte.
Sure thing. Let me just go ahead and line that up for you. It's going to be a total of 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so I'm as I see this come in, I can see a gap, and I'm about to strike in, and it just smacks me and knocks me down.
All right, good talk. And just this absolute fist, this incorporeal fist just whams across your face, sends you spinning down to the rocks below you, which is going to bring us to top of the round. Oh no, it's Jose. You need to make a death save.
It's so harsh getting all this bad news from Kermit the Frog.
It makes it worse.
It's so harsh.
That at least it's not a 1.
Oh, boy.
That could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot better. But that is the end of your turn. That brings us to Chester.
Ooh. Can I stand on top of Jose? Since he's
You
down?
certainly can. There's actually 2 people down, so you can stand on top of one of them.
Oh, okay. Who wants to have me on top of them?
Wow, that was a really poor choice of wording. This is a PG-13 stream.
Is this why when I go to the clubs and maybe?
Women don't love you.
I'm gonna jump on top of Jose. And
I can't talk. I got divorced.
and go,
I'm no relationship expert. What are you going to do as your action?
I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna stab him.
The big one or the little one that looks like it's got 14 hit points remaining?
I'm gonna stab the big one because
Sure thing.
I'm gonna try and do as much damage as I can.
Don't let anyone stop you. Roll the hit.
Right.
You're lucky that Salmon is still conscious because he counts as an ally for your sneak attack.
Yeah, boy.
The unconscious people do not.
Cool.
That will be a hit. Congratulations.
Excellent. That's a dagger hit. And then a sneak attack.
Oh.
Does it wait? That work?
It just means you rolled. It just means you rolled a lot of damage. That's okay. You rolled 26 total.
Yes.
7
Excellent.
off the dagger and 19 off the sneak attack, which is an incredible roll. So 26. All right. Let me just go ahead and lock that in there. Okay. Which brings us to.
Sorry, I'd like to stab him again, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose you could do that. Bonus action. Go ahead.
Does that hit?
On the large one, no.
Okay.
On the small one, also no.
Okay, wow.
Which brings us to Maxwell.
I chill. That's my turn.
Oh, that's right. You're unconscious. You need to make a death save.
I'll make my death save.
Oh boy! Wow, you guys are terrible.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, you're up.
Live, laugh, love, baby.
You're up, Coach.
Let's go, Coach.
Coach is going to try to inspire some folks by taking care of the little guy first, and is going to take a big Warhammer swing. I'm pulling up my sheet. Goes whack.
I'm sorry. This is against the smaller one here.
Yes.
Okay, that's a hit.
Roll damage is 5 bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning damage, sure thing.
And then bonus action is going to mass healing word again.
Sure thing.
I'm going to go ahead and upcast that.
4th level, good call.
Just clicking some buttons here.
Thank you, Kirby. Right. You're so encouraging to us. I really appreciate you, Kirby.
All right, that's 8 healing to everybody.
Yeah.
If you upcast it, then that's sorry. That should be 11 healing.
Yeah, that's 11 healing.
All right,
delicious.
To
everyone.
To everyone.
To everyone. Which
it's
brings
so
us
good
to
for my bones.
Salmon, you're up, and we're kneeling on time. So go ahead and what's the go?
You're an absolute legend, mate. Oh boy. I suppose what I'm going to do is, just for the sake of speeding this up and dealing with one of our enemies, I'm going to magic missile at 4th level. Feels about right.
Let's go.
The smaller one or the larger one?
At the smaller one.
All right. So per missile, that'll be 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah. So that's 3. It'll only let me roll one at a time. That sucks.
Just type in 44 plus 4. Will be the quicker way to do it.
Yeah.
13. All right.
13 damage.
As these 4 magic missiles arc out and just slice through this robe as the thing kind of just falls apart. Which brings us to the end of your turn. Did you have something else? A bonus action?
It summons 3 darts by default, and for every level above first, it summons an extra one. So I believe I still have.
You do have 2 more. You can send to the larger one if you want to roll another.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
2. Sure thing.
Yeah. I'll just quickly roll those up.
Kia ora, it's me. Matt, do you need a little bit extra time to wrap up?
I need like one or 2 more minutes. I'm just about there. Give me
cool.
1 second.
Just 5 extra force damage.
Sure thing.
I also get back.
It will get an attack of opportunity, so you may want to not do that.
No, I get back health because of my Grim Harvest.
Oh, right, I see. Okay, so yeah, resolve that. And as we come to the end of your turn as well, as the larger one is just lining up for another big swing on the 2 people in front of it, none of you noticed in the heat of battle the large ship in the distance nearing towards you.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
A group of these same hippopotamodes land down on the rocks in front of you.
I'm going to drop out of the Kermit voice for the end here.
Fair enough.
As they land down, one of them is holding a peculiar device. You have a vague memory of having seen it before. These 2 sharp-pointed antennae and this little arc of electricity sort of bouncing between it. Looks at it and goes, That's them. Knock them out this time and then deal with the Starspawn. As the group of them all pull something off their belts and wind back as a salvo of concussive grenades are tossed out your way.
Oh, no.
They're not attempting to injure you. They're attempting to knock you out. All of these just sort of, if it were one, maybe two, you probably could hold up against it. All of them all at once is too much all at the same time. It knocks the remainder of you clean out. That brings us to the end of my block.
Wow. Well, first of all, just want to say Group 3 and Matt, absolute chaos. Everyone is super enjoying the accents, the nuts. Liv is dying every time something funny happens, and that's just my life, which is really fun.
Y'all kill me.
Matt, I just want to shout you out very quickly. You made over $300 with your accents alone. So thank you very much.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Beautiful stuff.
So
incredible work.
There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accents that were paid for. So you can.
And I believe I did 5 of them.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and make your donation when you want, and I'll shout you out in the next time that I pop up. So Matt, before you sign out, why don't you go ahead and plug yourself, your social media, your business, your podcast, whatever you want to do, go right ahead.
I got 2 quick things. I suppose 3. I'm also a GM for hire. You can find me through Questbook if you're that way inclined. We run a couple of events you can just kind of come up to as well. I also release third-party content. I do articles, I do homebrew, I do a whole bunch of stuff. You can find that under Apothecary Press. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook. I have a WordPress blog as well. I think it's just apothecarypress.wordpress.com. At any rate, the other thing I do is I am also involved in a regular weekly stream on a Sunday. Look for Dice Baby. It's a really great crop of players. It's a good time. We're a couple of sessions into a fresh campaign as well, so it's a great time to jump in and get aboard. Aside from that, this has been a great cause. You guys have been great to play with as well. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much. Can you just chuck us back into no fights before you hop out of Roll20?
I bet you I can do that.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you guys around.
See you later, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right. So that was our third DM has finished their session. So thank you very much. So just while what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little donation update as we've been doing. This has been a very busy 90 minutes. So just bear with me while I shout out all of our donors. Hello, Jonesy79NZ. Hey, nice to see you. So I want you guys to pat all of yourselves on the back because we just, like, literally within the last 10 minutes hit $2,500, which means that we have hit halfway, which is amazing. Like, well done, all of you guys. Group 3 Chaos Crew bringing in the money. Well done. Personal people to shout out. We've got Lily, who donated $20 and asked for me to say hashtag Big Goblin Energy. We have,
she can hear me in the next room.
An anonymous person donated $10 to get the Southern US accent. The Cthulhu crew donated $50, and that was the wish that Alex would have to cast all of his weapons. An anonymous person donated $10. Scott donated $10, but then immediately donated $20 as well afterwards. And it says, Liv needs thanks for hashtag Buttcar69. Renee donated $100 and said, Dawn, Tom, Ian, and George sent us here love from Cambridge fam X. Thank you very much, Renee. The Guildmaster donated $20. Serena the Umbreon donated $20. Abby donated $69, and that was for Liv to do the Uwu accent. Yes! Nice. You can thank Abby for that. Sam donated $10 for the Scottish accent. Dylan donated $20. Praise be to the cleric. Robert donated $30 and said, onwards to glory. Oh, wait. This is D&D. Onwards to hilarity. An anonymous person donated $25 and said, thank you for doing terrific work for a great cause. Nicolo donated $5 and said, I wish for a rubber duck of doom to assist or attack the party. Kappa donated $10 and asked for the nanny accent, which we unfortunately didn't manage to do. So I think that Matt's going to do an extra $5 to make up for that, because we got the German accent immediately afterwards. That was by Lily again. Kim donated $10 for the Christopher Walken accent. Jimmy donated $10 for the New York accent. Scott donated $10 for the back to Kermit again. Robert donated $30. Liz and Yost donated $28 to get us to the halfway point. Thank you very much. For those of you who don't know, Liz is on the mods team and has been part of the game, like literally since day one, since I was like, hey, this might be an idea. Liz has been there to support the game all the way through, does not get anywhere enough thanks. So thank you very much, Liz, for getting us to halfway. And Elliot and Gabriel donated, this is £15, but I don't know whether or not that is mistyped, but they requested a health potion for Alex. It doesn't quite work that way. We're not going to give out items to people for money donations. So Alex, go ahead and take a nat 20 just for any of your next rolls you can choose. If you want it to be towards a healing roll, go right ahead. I think as a fighter you have a second wind ability, so maybe you can take max healing for that or something. You can choose how you're going to implement that. Yeah, so that is all the people who have. What was that? Oh God!
I found you again. Stop hiding in the multiverses. You think I can't find you? I'll take them all down. Mods. I will take them all down. You're all boring. I've seen you all before. Mods. You think you're variations on different things. I've seen everything that you can bring at me. What, do you think you're special? Do you think you're special? You're not.
Mods, if you can deal with this, thank you.
Oh, mods. I've dealt with this. Oh, meh. I've seen mods before. Meh. What are mods gonna do? What? Wait, what?
Thank you, mods team. So our BBEG is apparently popping into the chat whenever they feel like it, so that's fun. Thanks, mods, for dealing with that. Cheers. Hopefully that person will never be back again, or maybe they will be. So I'm going to go ahead and hand over to our new DM. Why don't you go ahead and turn on your camera and your microphone, and you can introduce yourself?